Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make this bookmark with the We Are Memory Keepers fusing tool. I got this photo sleeve fuse from We Are Memory Keepers, and I watched another YouTuber, Paula, and I will link her video in the description where she did a video on using this. And I bought it using her link and thought I would try it out. So this is the front where you get the tool, you get the stand, you get the ruler, you get a cutting tip, and then you get this fusing tip right here. So I'm going to use the fusing tip. I don't use the cutting tip. And so I tried it out yesterday. And let me just say, there is a learning curve to this. I was ready to send it back to Amazon, but I got my husband over here and he helped me work on it some more, and then I got it to working. So the first thing you want is a flat surface that doesn't have bumps or divots or whatever in it. Sorry about that. Because my table here is uneven and it has glue globs on it, paint globs, whatever. It was not working on my table. So I got this piece of just chip, well, it's not chipboard, but whatever. It was in a packaging and it's flat. It's kind of like wood, but you know, it's not wood. And but you need to be very careful with this because yeah, I reached over and look at that, burnt myself. So don't touch it. And they say it needs to heat up for 10 minutes. I'm telling you, it needs to heat up for at least like 30 minutes before you use it. And you can kind of smell it heating up, and sometimes you'll see like looks like smoke coming up off of it. That's the best time to use it. So what I'm going to use it with is this right here. And I got this at the Dollar Tree years ago. So it's a 10 pack, and so you can make a lot of stuff with this. I think they still carry this. I'm not sure. But that's what I'm using, and I just cut a piece off and I just want to show you how to use it, and then we'll make a project. So I cut my piece off. I'm just going to flatten where I fold it. Use my bone folder here to flatten it. And then this is the ruler that comes with it. You're actually supposed to use it this way. And I will show you how to do that, but for me, it doesn't work very well. So I'm going to put my ruler at the edge, and let me zoom you all in so you can see. And it might work. I don't know. I can't seem to use it this way. But you have a kind of smoother side of the wheel this way, and then a rougher side this way. I'm using the smoother side this way. And so I'm putting it in here. And you need to go slow. Okay, so that did work. I'm amazed. See that? It worked. It is fused, as you can see there. And there's little wheel marks. I really like to use it this way. I'm just going to use the edge of it. So I'm going to put the ruler down. And I'm leaving this in real time so you can see. And I'm putting light pressure on it. And my wheel is continually moving. But when I was trying this, I couldn't get the wheel to move. It would move like the first minute, or the first, go at it, and then it would stop moving. So see that? And then you would just trim this up. But there it is. And now you have a sleeve that you can put stuff down in. Isn't that cool? But like I said, yesterday, I was ready to send this back to Amazon. But make sure you have a flat surface and make sure your tool is properly heated. So this is a piece of that scrapbook refill plastic there. And let me tell you how big it is. It is it's 11 and a, well, it's right at 12 inches by like not quite 2.5 inches. So 12 by 2.5. And then I cut my paper here. My paper is a little less than 2 inches. You could probably do 2 inches by 5 inches. So 2 by 5 is my paper here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this was folded, and it was probably already folded by the edge of the paper, the plastic that was in the container, the packaging. Okay, so I'm leaving just a little bit on the edge there. And I'm going to make sure my smooth side is to my left. And I'm just going to put it there. And I'm going to go slow. Just a light pressure. And there you have that. See that? Awesome. Is that not awesome? Like I say, there is a learning curve. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my paper in there. And then I'm going to fuse it with my paper in there. Okay. So that way I know where to put my ruler. And know that it's straight. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. So very light pressure. And really, you're just going to have to work with it and see how it works for you. And don't get frustrated. So there that is. So that's all enclosed. And now I just want to trim this up. And I just use these little scissors. But you can use whatever scissors you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. So there I have that. So this is going to be a bookmark. Now what I want to do is I'm going to move this out of the way because I really don't want to get burned again, because you know what? That kind of hurt. Okay, so I have these. And this came from the Dollar Tree, and I believe it was $3. I think it was $3. I haven't even used this one yet. So let's cut this so I can open it. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So it is a very fine glitter, a little bigger glitter, and then these stars. Aren't they cute? And then I have this here. So, and I have these just for a little more interest. And I cut those out of some scrapbook paper using this hole punch right here. So I'm going to put a few of those in there. And then the way I do it is I do it so my paper is bent like that. And then I put a few on this side. And then I turn it this way and bend it and put the rest on that side. And then I'm just going to put my glitter in there. Now you might want to use some kind of tool or something to put it in there so you don't get a whole lot. I'm just going to pour mine in. Hopefully I won't get too much in there. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Again, doing my paper like that. Okay, so that's what I got so far. I'm done with this one. I'm going to use this one. This is the bigger flakes. Glitter. I know. Some people don't like glitter at all, but I'm not one that particularly cares for it. But I like shaker stuff. And, you know, you put glitter in shaker stuff, right? So there's that. There it is so far. Isn't it cute? Cute! I love it. Okay, and then we're going to put some stars in there. Again, doing it the same way. Just put however many you think you want to have in there. It's up to you. Okay, let's take a look. That looks pretty good. Okay, so my I forgot to tell you, but my cardstock here is double-sided. So you do want that, or you can do 2 pieces of single-sided and glue them together. So now we want to close this. Oh, I got some stars laying here. They escaped. I want to put those in there. So what I want to do is close this top piece here so my glitter and all doesn't come out. And I'm just putting my ruler along the edge, and let me zoom you guys in a little bit more. Okay, so putting this right here on the edge, and this ruler has these silicone things on them, and it really doesn't move, and that's great. That is really great. So again, I put the smooth side on my left, and then I'm just going to do this. Okay, so let me show you. That's all closed up. Now my my glitter can't fall out. So there's that. And now we want to do the top here. So what I want to do is I want to angle it. So I'm just putting my ruler on where I want to use this fusing tool. And then I'm just going to go along it. And I only take it to the edge of my last fuse. Not my last fuse, but the fuse on the side. So there we have that. And now I want to do the other side. So, you know, I may not get this even, but you know, just do the best you can. Not everything is perfect. And I just go along the edge there. Now I know I'm probably making this look easy with this thing, but it is not easy to start out with. Just remember, a hard, smooth surface, and make sure your tool is hot enough. So now I want to do the very top, and I'm going in between my fuses on the edges. Right there. And then I'm just going to cut this off, see? So I'm just going to cut along the edge there. Cut along the edge there. Trim this up a little bit. Make it even. And then look at that, you have a bookmark. You want to put a hole here. And then put some ribbon in it. And I just have some ribbon here. Not sure where I got it. I've had it for years. You know, I'm trying to use stuff that I've had forever. Now I'm just going to cut it at an angle. Oh, let's try that again, like that. And then folding it, I want this to be my front, so I'm putting my ribbon folded through the hole from the front, and then I'm going to take the tails, put it through the loop, and then just tighten it up a little bit. You don't want to tighten it too much. And there we have a bookmark. And we've just used the We Are Memory Keepers fusing tool. How cool is that? Okay, now I want to show you another piece of a different piece. Sorry about my throat. Of plastic here. So this is a plastic from something I got from Amazon. Now, I have not got this to work very well. So this is the edge. It's already fused. They did it at the factory, whatever. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put this here. Is that where I want it? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I haven't really had any luck with this. Let me zoom you out just a tad so you can see. But I'm going to try it. So I'm just using the same process that I would with the other. And we'll see what happens. See, the wheel doesn't want to turn as well. Do you see that? I just can't get it to work on this stuff. So I'm guessing it depends on what kind of material you're using. Like I said, the wheel just does not want to turn on this. It did for a little bit. It did, and it worked, but it doesn't continue turning. So I would assume that you need to get this type right here of plastic to fuse. So this is what I used for the bookmark. And I got this from the Dollar Tree years ago. I don't know if they still carry it or not, but they might. So I think what you're going to have to do if you don't have this and you can't find it is just try different plastics until you find one that works for you. And I'm just going to do some more practice ones on this. I'm going to try this middle one here again. And again, I always make sure the smooth side of my wheel is on my left. I don't know that it makes a difference, but there it is. It does work with this plastic. So this is the one I just did right here. And it is fused. Of course I can't. There it is. There it is. Let's see if I can. Look at that. So if you were selling stuff and you needed, you know, sleeves to put your items in, you could do this and make your own. So not just to make items, you can use it for packaging. Look at that. Let's see this side here. I guess the hardest part is getting it open. Right there. There it is. See that? And here's this. You see how I have that tiniest glitter in there, and it's not coming out. I mean, there's a little bit there on the edges, but for the most part, well, I guess it does come out a little bit, so just be aware of that. You might want to use the glitter that's bigger. So maybe not put so much of this in there, more of these. And like I said, I did get these at the Dollar Tree. I actually have green and pink and this blue. And I'm going to see if they have others. And might have to get me some more. But there's the fusing tool. Again, it's from We Are Memory Keepers, and I will put Paula's video in the description. And if you go to her video, she has a link where you can buy this from Amazon, which is what I did. And with that, and what I do with this too, I'm sorry, is I put a little bit of glue on there right underneath this so it'll stay. Anyway, so you can order it from Amazon from her link, which is what I did. But like I said, there is a learning curve. She said that too. When I first tried it out yesterday and kept going with it and going with it and going with it, I got frustrated and I'm like, you know, I just want to send this back to Amazon because it ain't working. I couldn't get the wheel to turn. But once I got to using this type of material, plastic, and the tool was definitely heated up. I mean, yeah, it can smoke and you can smell it heating up, but it says to heat it for 10 minutes. I mean, I tried probably for an hour yesterday to use the thing. And like I said, my table is uneven, so it wasn't working on that. I tried one of those mats, you know, the mats that the glue doesn't stick to. Of course, it's real thin, and it was picking up still the table shape. So that didn't work, but this board did work. So make sure you have a level, thick piece of something to work on. And then go slow and make sure your tool is heated up properly. And that's it. So that's what I have for you today. And here's the bookmark. Love it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Let me know what you think of this project, and if you don't have this tool, is it something you would buy? Leave me a comment. And again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.